And we're off. We're heading back across the river. We're going to the farm. That's right. We've got the first gen. We've also got the Kubota on the back. It's going to be a pretty exciting day. We got a lot of business to take care of up at the farm. We've got to build a new shed. That's going to be today's goal. And we've got a pretty nice one to construct, and we're going to be buying some new equipment to help us get the job done. And yeah, we approached the dock. I think we're about ready to go. Let's head out. So the quickest way up to the farm is if we take a left. And we've got a new trailer. As you guys can see, we got the PJ trailer. Finally, a nice branded gooseneck trailer hooked up to the first gen, which is awesome. And we can tow pretty much anything we want. Besides the heavy equipment, we'll drive back, and we're going to be buying some of that too. So make sure you guys drop a like in today's video and get subscribed if you guys aren't already. All right, here's a little shortcut I was talking about. We own all of these fields through here, so we're actually going to be taking care of some field work later today. We got to get rid of all the old crop. We got to get it ready for next season, and we're going to start by doing that by cultivating all the old stuff and getting it out of there. So we're heading up to the farm. I'll see you guys when we're pulling in. Here we go. So I finally found out that we do have the ability to build over here. So see these buildings right here? They're kind of old. These are not good sheds to store massive X9 combines in, because we're going to be buying that today, but I don't think it's going to fit in this building. So we're going to wreck this all down, including this shed here. We got an old shed up there, and then this is going to be across the street from our farmhouse. As you can see, our farmhouse up on the hill, which is actually pretty nice. We're probably going to keep the house. Nothing needed to wreck there. And then we also got an old barn shed here, which is pretty cool. And here's the river. I like this. A little stream going down. It's actually pretty sweet. So this is probably my favorite part of the farm. But guys, anyhow, back to the plan. We're going to head across the street. We're going to get constructing before we bring over some vehicles. We'll customize them out and have some fun. See you guys up in build mode. Well, first we've got demolition mode. Here we go, boys. Take out the old building there, and I think that's all we can take out. Oh, we got one right there. Perfect. The old shed up on the hill, and there we go. We got all the demolition done that we need. For our material, we're going to go with the flagstone driveway. It actually looks pretty cool. Nice pattern. It's kind of like a two-way pattern, so that's pretty sweet. We're going to connect that up, so we're going to get rid of all this old gravel here. The gravel's not the best. Sometimes can get messy, gets the equipment dirty, and you got to replace it every now and then. With this stuff, it's brand new all the time, and we're going to use all the space that we've got here to fill this in, and then it connects to the field, which is right next to it. So that's pretty nice. Let me fill this all in, and then we'll check out the custom shop that we're going to be placing down, which is a pretty cool mod we've got. Alrighty, now that we got the driveway and everything all set here, we're going to go switch over to sheds. Check this thing out. These have got a lot of customizations with them. They've got an office on the side right here, as you can see. That's going to be pretty nice. We can hang out in there, check it out. I think there's a TV, and we got 5 giant overhead garage doors. So we're going to place it down going this direction, like you guys know. Right about there should be good. Okay, so now we got all this room through here. We actually have to fix up the driveway, and then we're going to add in a gate. We're going to keep everything gated, so we need to lock down this property. I don't know the best fence to do it with, but actually we might not even need a fence. I think we might do some bushes or something. Here we go. We're going to place some of these along the side of the road. It's going to give us a little bit extra privacy of cars driving down up through the hills here. This will add a little bit of security, you could say. I don't think we're going to gate it in just because we'd have to open it up, and we can't do a pretty big gate, you know, for the X9 Combine. That's pretty tricky. We need a whole custom one, so we don't have one that fits that, but this should do for now. And if down the road we want to add one, we can. But look at that. It looks a lot better. As you can see in the front, adds a little bit of character to it. We can maybe add some trees too. I know we got a tree pack. We'll add a couple of birch trees right there, and then one right here. There we go. So that'll kind of separate the property from the road. Looks good. All right, now that everything's pretty simplified and built, we got a nice like curved space over there to park equipment. Here's the shop. This is the main grand unveiling. Let's go check it out. Okay, this is nice. If I do say, it's actually a little smaller than I thought, but the doors will be plenty high. I think it'll almost be perfect custom height for our X9 Combine, which is the main thing I'm worried about. And then this is totally separate from our main office, which is pretty cool. Jeez, you think the size of the door is big enough? Look at this. So this is the normal size. Actually kind of small. And then you look at the office door. Jeez, that thing's giant. All right, we got a television, except this one is facing outwards. So you could probably put some advertising or anything on it, or any slideshow you'd like. We've got computer one, printer one. We've got another desk here. We got a monitor. Pretty sweet. A little excavator. That's awesome. So we got a lot of cool details. A little coffee machine. I like this building a lot. It's pretty sweet. So it's gonna be good, guys. I think we're gonna move on over and start customizing some equipment. We gotta get some John Deere stuff. As you guys know, we got the Case Combine over there, but we are gonna be buying a John Deere one. So let's get this thing backed in over here, and then we'll jump on the iPad and start customizing some new equipment. All right, we're gonna need a new tractor as well. So start the tractors. That's the fun part. This is gonna be the 8R. We're gonna go with the tools on this. We're gonna first upgrade it though to the 410, the 458 horsepower motor, and then tools. Let's see. I think we're gonna go with the BKT wheels, and then the duals there. US configuration looks good, and then weights on the front. We're gonna need some weights for this in case we had to do any field work in the back. As you can see, we're gonna have a nice 3-point. So we'll need as much weight as we've got on this thing, but that looks good. We're gonna buy the thing 385,000. Alrighty. So we got our first tractor. I did say we're doing some plow work, so we're going to get a plow eventually. All right, made it to the John Deere X9. This thing's pretty sweet. The 1100 series. Let's go ahead. We're going to find a nice set of tracks we've got. We're going to do the US set there. I just got to find Continental's not bad. Michelin's the best, I'd say. Let's go with that and the extended pipe on the back. And then also check out that license plate. It says subscribe. Make sure you subscribe if you aren't already. Okay, we're on to the cultivators. We're going with the Summers CP 2050. That's the model. Pretty nice. It's got the John Deere green, and then you can actually add wheels onto it. That's pretty cool. Nice little caster wheels. That's nice in the front. I don't think we're going to add that, though. You know what? We are. Why not? Let's go ahead and add the $5,000 wheel option. Okay, there we go. 170,000 for a cultivator. Now we get some field work done today. And then the last thing we need is a dirt bike. That's right. We need another dirt bike for the farm, guys. I lost the other one. They went missing. So this one we can wheelie with, and I'm going to show you guys that as soon as we switch over to the shop. So let's go check it out. All right, ready? Check this out, boys. Here we go. Hit the wheelie. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Okay. You got to be a pro at it. Here, let's try that one more time. Here we go. Wheelie it. Okay. All right. There we go. Nope. Nope. Okay. We're going to need some practice on that. Let's step back the other direction, see what we can do. We got to keep our balance set. We'll start from a stop. There we go. Looks good. Okay. Nope. Nope. We need more lift than that. Hey, we're doing it. Oh, geez. Almost. We got to hold it and try driving straight. I got to do that. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. We're sending it. Oh, yeah. All right. That's as best as it's going to get. Let's get all the equipment as much as we can and drive on back to the farm. I'm going to have the combine head back. We got to head around the way, but we're not harvesting yet. I just wanted to buy this thing today. So we're going to set this thing to head back to the farm. All right. Set destination. John Deere X9 is ahead now. Check that thing out. Almost took out my dirt bike. Anyhow, let's jump on our 8R. This is a nice tractor. Not anything crazy like the 9RX there. I don't need to have any articulating tractors. I kind of like just the standard ones like this. And this would have been that tractor that we got. So this is pretty sweet. Oh, look at those caster wheels on the front of the cultivator. That's pretty cool. There's the school bus over there. We're taking a left. We're going to take the ferry. It is the shortcut. However, the John Deere X9 driver is scared of water. So they're going to be driving all the way around the entire map and meeting us back at the farm, which is a far drive. I really don't like doing that. Only when I have to. So we'll send the ferry back across. We'll be heading over. See you guys when we can start working on some fields. Alrighty, the ferry is approaching. I think we got good width on this thing. We should make it through. As you can see, it's pretty tight with the duals and the cultivator. So we got to line it up straight in order to get onto the ferry. But anyhow, this thing cruises too. That thing got across the river in maybe a minute, potentially less than that. So it is nice. There we go. Let's make sure we clear it though. It looks like we gotta go a little bit left and then we will make it. Oh, geez, that's tight. Look at the wheel. The wheel just went over the stop sign. That would have been bad if we took that thing out. But all right, we're sending it across back over to the farm. I'm not sure if the hazards do anything when we're on the water, but there's a lot of them. As you can see, we got 6 on the back, and then we got 2 up front. Oh no, 4, because these things are front facing as well. Interior is super clean on this thing. Look, we got all the John Deere displays. We got mirror inside the cab. That's something new. I think that's to watch your equipment in the back. We got the radio player, digital touchscreen. Yeah, this thing is awesome. This gotta be my favorite tractor. And then the buddy seat. This is the best one in the game for John Deere. Okay, we've arrived, boys. Check it out. Make sure we clear it, and then we'll be good. All right, hang a left. We gotta drive up through here. Hopefully we got enough power. I mean, I know we got enough power, but sometimes these hills can get steep, and we just gotta give it all we got, just in case. This thing is a beast, though. I mean, look at the duals on this. What an absolute tank. This thing's gotta be wider than all those 9RXs and everything, which is pretty cool. You get the nice big tires. Oh, wait a minute. Did you see that John Deere up there? That's our X9 combine. No way they beat us back to the farm. Okay, they must have been speeding. Probably running all the stop signs. They're known for that. Well, there we go, boys. We made it back to the farm in one piece. The X9 did too, but he's stuck in the middle of the road. So I think we might have to help him out here. Oh, yeah. He failed on the bridge. Bridge test incomplete. All right. Oh, it's a person. All right, I'm taking over. We're taking manual control. Let's get this thing into the shed until we start working on some fields. And the big thing is if this thing fits in the shed. Like I said, I was kind of concerned on the height of the shed, but it should be okay. There we go. Hang a left. I love this entire setup we've got. This is awesome. Okay, look at the clearance. It's perfect. This one's gonna be backed into number 2. Door number 2, we got 5. We're gonna put the vehicles on the right side, and then the tractor's sort of in the middle on 3 and 4. So let's get the door opened up. There we go. Looks good. All right, clearance is good, boys. Check that thing out. We're going right through, not taking any of the roof out. That's a good sign. And we've made it. And we got actually plenty of room behind us, even with the extended pipe there. Looks good. We got plenty of room to walk behind. That's awesome. All right, worked out good. Let's close up the shop, guys, and then we gotta drive up our tractor and start working on the fields. Jays, the school bus has put me in a tricky situation here. I think I know what to do, though. As you can see, they're not moving. If I keep driving like this, I'll eventually end up over there. Check this out. This is like a train track right there. You can see the guardrail. We're making it. There we go. Oh, geez, there's another stop sign. Okay, finally, but we made it back, and I like how Wow, we're on an incline right now. We're driving up through the hills. That was my favorite thing about this farm, was all the different elevations. Makes it fun versus just kind of like a boring flat map. Yeah, it kind of gets old. So this is nice. Kind of got an incline, little challenge for the vehicles. And this is the first farm. I don't know what they were growing here. I think some sort of, I think it was just gonna be a grass field. They were gonna mow it for some hay, but I don't know. We're gonna start working on this thing. We're gonna test out the new GPS system. I don't know if you guys have seen me use it, but I do like it. It is pretty cool. So we're gonna activate it here. All right, I've got the thing on steering assist. So let's see how this thing works. As you can see, I am doing the throttle control, so I can determine the speed of the vehicle, but they're gonna completely steer it. We are going pretty slow. Now that leads me to believe this tractor doesn't have enough power, but I'm sure it does. This is a pretty big cultivator. I mean, look at this thing. It's probably about 3 tractor widths of this 8R, but in terms of the width of it, I think it's 18. Yeah, 18 meters. Jeez, that thing's pretty crazy. But the steering assist gets it to the edge of the field pretty good, so I don't even have to do anything. It'll take us around the entire field, which works out great. So we're gonna start working on this field, see what we can get going, and eventually start planting some corn, and maybe we'll do some soybeans, and then we'll be able to harvest it as soon as we plant it. Sounds like a game plan. The farm is starting to come together. This is the second episode on the farm, so if you guys want to see continue, remember to drop a thumbs up down below, and also subscribe, guys, so stay tuned in case we do come back. So guys, that's going to conclude today's episode. We're just gonna be doing some field work, and we'll check back in when we do some harvesting. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.